This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Centennial, Colorado. I am at Tapas de Jerez. Since 2013, they've been providing wine and fine Spanish cuisine for the folks here in southern Denver. I'm here with the master chef as well as the two brothers, all partners. Let's start off a little bit with you guys right here. We're talking about two brothers, both from Spain. You come out here, you get your master's degree in business locally here at CU. You come out to share some of this great cuisine with us. Share with us how you guys got involved in the restaurant agency. Sure.
This is for me and my brother. Excuse me. This is our fourth restaurant. The other restaurants that we had, let's call it, was out of need. It was a money-making business. We always had this dream of bringing a little bit of our culture and our traditions, our food, our smells, our sounds to Colorado. I've been here for 20 years and there was nothing like it. There's been a couple of restaurants that have done a good job, but nothing that's been authentic. So I tried to do some tapas downtown around 2012, and Jose Manuel was on vacation, and he happened to stop by and say, hey, you know, I know how to cook. I've been a chef in Spain for many years. I want to try the food. So he was there just eating with his family, his sister, his brother, and we just started a conversation. And at the time, he was on vacation, and he did not have a job in Spain. He was just transitioning. So we discussed the idea of doing something together. I'll propose I've been here longer than any of my two partners, so I know a little bit the needs of the community, maybe a little more than they did. So I just proposed the idea. It's like, hey, you're a good chef. Actually, he came to my house one evening. He made a nice paella for us, and we had some wine, and we talked, and that's what it came about. You know, we thought it'd be worth trying it because there is nothing authentic, the type of cooking that he does in Colorado.
Interesting. I mean, quite honestly, the two of you really bring quite a few years just in the restaurant industry in general. Why was it important to basically partner up with a master chef like Jose and basically provide a menu that really comes from a lot of different regions there of Spain?
Of course. Jose Manuel is from the south of Spain. Augusto and I are from the north of Spain. So we have a nice combination. It was critical. We tried to do tapas here. Spanish tapas are, let me give you a little history about what tapas are. He has one idea of what it is. I have a different idea. It's probably just tradition. They say many years ago, people work in the farms in Spain. On their way home, they will stop in the local winery to have a glass of wine or mainly wine, you know, before they go home for lunch. The bartender would know that today he'll have 20 people because always the same people will go. So he have all his 20 glasses of wine ready. What was happening is flies were going into the glass. So he decided to put a tapa. A tapa means a lid. Tapa is a lid. So he decided to put a lid of bread on top of each glass of wine so the flies didn't go in. So he thought, well, since this lid of bread is there, I'm going to put something on it. Maybe I'll get more people to come. So he put a slice of cheese or a slice of jamón serrano or whatever he created for that day. So when the clients will come in, they say, oh, what a nice gift. They will eat first the lid, which was edible, of course, and then drink the wine. So he noticed that more people were coming in because of the free tapa. So that's the my understanding, that's the origin of tapa. Some people say it came from one of our kings. Anyway, the idea of the tapa is a small plate to share, to have a bite, tasteful things, not big plates, to enjoy with a glass of wine and to promote conversation.
No matter what it is, I mean, Jose himself, he has 15 years of experience, 15 plus. We're talking about on a luxury liner, in a hotel, outside of Madrid, or here at his second home in Colorado. We're talking about delicious, authentic, and memorable food. That really is the goal here for the folks that come in the door.
That is correct. That's we try our best to offer the best of Spain, but also we're learning. It's a little process to accommodate a little bit our taste, our likes to the American public, to the American taste. There are a few items in our menu that you probably could not find in Spain, but they're very good. He's been researching, developing. Let's say 80% is traditional, real Spanish tapas. About 15-20% we have to develop, to try to get to the American taste.
As I look at your menu, one of the first challenges I have is deciding what I'm going to have. I mean, there's a lot to choose from there. Share with me what folks would find in the Dejares luxury sampler. What are we going to get in that?
You got me there because I don't have it memorized.
Oh, no problem at all. Grab it so you can tell.
I know.
In the luxury sampler,
Yes.
what do we have in that?
We have the first time we have cheese, manchego cheese, and serrano ham. It's the most traditional tapa from Spain. It's the most traditional. And the second time is a hot tapa. It's a seafood crepes with a mustard sauce and a piquillo pepper stuffed with serrano ham and a red wine sauce.
Spanish-style appetizers is what people really define tapas at. Right. Your definition was fantastic because I'd never heard anything like that before. Mm-hmm. But we're talking about food that is both cold and warm. What are some of what would you say is the favorite if somebody wanted to buy one of each?
Well, the most favorite is the serrano ham or the Iberic ham. The Iberic ham is a different kind of ham, different kind of pig. It's only from Spain, and it's a special pig. It's a small pig. The skin is black, it's dark, and the alimentation is completely different because he eats in the mountain. He eats acorn and different little animals. It's an omnivore, and the fat is very healthy. It's very healthy, and it's fantastic. It's very, very expensive. 1 pound of Iberic ham, maybe you can pay $55 or more.
Interesting. One of the things I notice when I look at the menu also is we're talking about you've got a meat almost to satisfy any taste out there. I see rack of lamb, I see steak, I see shrimp, chorizo, ham, you name it. I mean, do all these kind of keep it exciting back there in the kitchen?
Yeah. Well, I want to say you before, the luxury has 3 other plates more. It's a lobster cream, paella mixta. Paella mixta is a combination of rice with saffron and pork, chicken, and seafood. And the last plate is the beef tenderloin sliced in garlic sauce.
I'm a big fan of rellenos myself, me and my wife both. I have never heard of a bacon relleno chorizo. Yeah. Tell me what is in that, I've got to know.
Yeah, the pepper is serrano ham, chorizo, onion, zucchini, and I made a little of Worcester sauce, red wine, and fresh whipped cream, all together, and later I separate the sauce with the inside of the piquillo.
Delicious. I'm gonna have to try that.
It is a true piquillo pepper. Piquillo pepper is a kind of pepper that is found in Spain. It's a sweet. It's not spicy at all. Not spicy at all. We cook very little spicy. It's a sweet pepper. It's worth trying. It's
wonderful.
delicious.
One of the things I notice is things are different here in the States than they are over in Spain. You're bringing really quite a treat for folks over here. Over here, we start off with maybe a light salad before we go into an entree. Is that how they do it in Spain also, or do they end with a salad? I mean, I've heard different ways.
No, it's very similar. The main difference, I will say, is our meal could last 2 hours. It's more of a process. It's not a sit down, eat, and go. We will start with a glass of wine, probably, and bread. Bread is our, everything we eat with bread. Everything we eat with bread. So we'll start with that. Probably soup.
I also want to say, while you're waiting, a lot of times we have extra virgin olive oil in our tables. It's something you can find anywhere in Spain. It's really nice to put a little salt and pepper on it, and just put your bread in it. But everything has to do with bread, so that's what you're drinking your wine and thinking what you're going to eat. That's something very...
I mean, I also see seafood on the menu. What would be the house favorite if I were to order one entree? What would you recommend for folks out there?
From my side, I really enjoy the lobster soup. Actually, it was nominated. No, it was not nominated. It was one of the top 10 dishes by the Denver Post in 2013. So the lobster soup is excellent. That's my personal. From the customer's point of view, maybe Jose Manuel has a little more input on that.
What about an entree? If someone out there, I like hearing what the owner's personals are because those are the best ones I usually start with. Folks out there, what is a popular entree that people tend to swing to?
Well, we have the different favorites. One of the most favorite is the red snapper with the shrimp in a veggie sauce. I made the veggie sauce with the onion, zucchini, pepper, and tomato, and a tomato sauce. And we put the snapper in a grill first, and later we finish to cook in the sauce, and it's amazing. The people loves. Another thing is the tenderloin I said you before on the luxury is one of the favorites, and another thing is the tuna in lemon in a bed of caramel onion. It's it's another of the favorite dishes. Yeah.
Wonderful. When I caught up with you folks here on Friday, you had obviously all ages out here. This is a family-friendly restaurant. You even have a menu for the kids. Is that right?
Yes, we do. We have a few entries for the kids. Kids enjoy coming here because one of our goals from the day one was not only to offer food experience, we want to offer a cultural experience. You had a chance to join us on Friday. We have an amazing flamenco show, and that's very important to us. Not only give the food, but give the whole experience, transport people, families to Spain. A lot of our clients have something to do with Spain. They either are from Spain, they studied in Spain for 6 months or for 3 years. They were working there in the military in Spain. So our true goal is to transfer people to Spain, to go back, hey, I remember 20 years ago, I remember that smell, I remember that taste, I remember that sound. That's really important to us. And creating a family environment where everybody can enjoy that, it's amazing. That's what we want to do.
One of the things I picked up was the fact that, like you said, this isn't a place you come in, quick eat, and go. It's really an experience. Right. It's basically something, not only the food, from the first glass of wine all the way, I mean, even the energy probably changes based on the people that are coming in and going throughout the night, different times of the night. Share with me some of the events you got going on throughout the year besides the flamenco that we just experienced.
All right. Every weekend we try to have someone different. At least Saturday for sure. Sometimes we try Friday to play flamenco guitar. We have singers, we have dancers. That's something we have in a pretty regular basis. We also offer all the soccer Champions League. Real Madrid, Barcelona are the biggest two teams in Spain and probably top 3, 5 in Europe. So they're always in the finals. They're always very good games. People come over with the shirts, their flags, have a good time. And we do celebrate the National Spanish Day, which is October 12th. October 12th. And which is El Día del Pilar. And we have a little get together here with all the Spaniards that want to come, and Spanish people, as he was saying, that had been to Spain or lived in Spain before, like Spain. We also
It's becoming very popular. Last Sunday of the month, we do a paella cooking class. We have a huge paella that will feed 80 people. And Jose Manuel, we do that at around 5 o'clock. He will do a little, first a little speech about what paella is about and how to make it. And then he will cook it outside with as many people as they want to help him. And then people will have a glass of sangria together with the paella. And we usually have a flamenco show while the paella it's cooked. And then at the end of the night, people get to watch the flamenco, taste the paella they help create. They can ask questions. They have a glass of sangria. That's becoming very popular, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Fantastic. I mean, you've got great Spanish cuisine here, but it just wouldn't be the same without pairing that up with a great drink. We're talking about a full-on bar here, everything from sangrias to signature drinks and wine. Share with me a little bit about what they might find back there.
Talking about wine and about the events, the question that you asked us before, we've done 2 or 3 wine tastings, all Spanish wines helped by some of our suppliers. It's been very good, because Spanish wine are
Tell me a little bit about do you have any signature drinks that you guys are kind of known for?
We have our real signature drink. It's what's see it over there. It's called Agua de Jerez. It's a white sangria or white-based sangria type of thing that it was with some red fruits and some secret ingredients that we cannot tell. But that's one of our signature drinks. And then the sangria. Sangria is a drink that everyone enjoys. It's very fresh, but there is just research in the internet. There are hundreds of recipes, so everyone in Spain in their house puts a little different ingredients. So yeah, we have our own recipe, and it's very, very, very good.
And I would say our wine list is very extensive. It's very good. We have Rioja wines. We have
Ribera del Duero. We try to cover all the most popular TOs in Spain, and it's very extended. It's very good. We have a few American wines, but mostly all we do is Spanish wines.
Excellent. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. Not only can you find cuisine down here in southern Denver, but we're talking about a great happy hour as well. If you're not sure when happy hour is or what they may be having, check them out there on the website. They've got an events calendar there as well, if that's something you want to take a look at. Honestly, this is a place that really, if you're from Spain, you're going to feel at home. If you've always thought about visiting Spain, this is a place you're going to come experience just a taste of that authentic food, as well as really the energy around everybody having a good time. I noticed that right away as soon as the dancers started dancing, people are raising their glasses, having a good time with it. Share with me the International Sunday Buffet. This is something new for you guys. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, we've been doing it for about 6 months. It's doing really well. It's becoming very popular. This part of town, we felt there was a need to have a nice brunch, and we're accomplishing that. We have a combination of Spanish dishes. We have paella, we have jamón serrano, we have Spanish chorizos, tortilla de patata, many of the typical Spanish dishes, combined with some of the traditional breakfast items that we eat anywhere. You know, the eggs Benedict, bacon sausage, pancakes.
And what is really different about our brunch is that it's a buffet type of brunch. Everything is included in the price, but maybe half of the items serve yourself. The rest is a la carte. Jose Manuel and his two helpers make it fresh right when you order it, but it's also included in our brunch.
That would be the best day to come in for a sampler of quite a few different things that you're normally not limited to just one plate.
Sure.
Excellent. Last thing before I let you guys go, obviously the name Tapas de Jerez, meaning sherry, but tell me why you decided to go with that name and why it's personal for you.
That was an interesting, funny combination. His last name is Jerez, my last name is Jerez, and Jose Manuel is from Jerez de la Frontera, which is a town in the south of Spain. So when we're talking about the name, it's like, why not just use our name or something directed to us? Jerez is very popular for the sherry wine, for horses, for flamenco, for fun. Jerez represents fun in Spain. And that's our last name, so say, hey, let's have fun with it and go with Tapas de Jerez.
I think it's a perfect name for the place. Viewers, last time, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. Keep in mind, this is a restaurant that can hold quite a few people in it. If you've got an event coming up, you've got a birthday party, an anniversary, they can accommodate you down here as well. We're talking about a full-on bar that you can pair up that favorite wine or sangria with your meal. And once again, this was something that began back in 2013 by a couple gentlemen and a chef that happened to be at the right place at the right time on vacation, and it really just came together like magic. Check them out. That is Tapas de Jerez, wine and fine Spanish cuisine. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Aurora, Colorado. I'm here at Uncle Maddio's Pizza Joint, brand new for 2015. They've been providing almost limitless options while building you a great pizza. I'm here with Netzer, who is the general manager. Thanks for joining us today. We caught you on a busy night here. Let's start off a little bit about yourself, Netzer. What brought you into this area here with Uncle Maddio's?
Well, I was actually at another position when Uncle Maddio's propositioned me to join their team. And I was just sold on concepts. I was sold on the culture. You know, our motto is that we serve with love, you know, and they really stand behind that as a team. And so that was something I figured I'll be more than happy to support.
Excellent. Let me ask you this. We can trace the roots of pizza all the way back to 997 AD, all the way back when it was just flatbread for the Romans. Quite honestly, it's developed. Why do you think pizza is a popular choice for folks here in America?
I think it's quick, tastes good for sure. You know, it's convenient.
One of the things I notice here is, before we talk about the 45 toppings you guys put on these pizzas, let's start at the bottom. Obviously, a great pie requires a great crust, some great dough. Share with me the three choices we have there.
We have our traditional white dough and our wheat dough. Our wheat dough is actually a vegan dough as well. Those two we make here in-house, and we have an amazing gluten-free dough, but that we outsource and bring in because of the stipulations with the gluten-free.
Interesting. Obviously, we've all tried to make some pizza at home. I know I have. I really thought there was only one kind of sauce you could put on pizza. That is not the case. Obviously, you guys got close to, what, a half a dozen sauces? Share with me those choices.
We have our traditional tomato basil. We also have a buttermilk ranch. We have a basil pesto, a zesty barbecue, spicy buffalo, and a Greek.
Excellent. You got your dough picked out. You got the sauce picked out. Share with me some of the meat toppings for those that are carnivores out there that love the meat.
Oh, man. We have 3 different types of sausage. We have a spicy Italian sausage, a mild Italian sausage, have a chicken Italian sausage. All those we cook right here in-house. We cut them all up ourselves daily. The same with our steak. We marinate steak and grill it and cook it here ourselves as well. We have house-made meatballs, ground beef. This goes on and on. Grilled chicken, fajita chicken.
You name the meat, you guys got it pretty much. One of the things that really jumps out at me when I walk the line there is fresh. We're talking about locally grown, locally brought to you, fresh produce. We're talking about, what are some of the vegetables you offer there?
You know, that's interesting. We have some of the things we bring in because we have our limited time offers. We just had a summer peach king pizza, so we brought in some fresh peaches for that. We have fresh baby spinach, we have green peppers, diced tomatoes, sliced red onions, pineapples, artichoke hearts.
You're getting me hungry. Let me ask you this. Obviously, a lot of the restaurants I go to, the magic happens in the back room. That's not the case here. You actually get to see the magic right here. You're talking directly to the person who's pretty much making that pie. Is that right?
That's right.
Does that make it kind of exciting for the folks?
It does. It creates that family environment. You know, we get the chance to spend a couple of minutes with the people as they're going through the line. You know, we get to know our regular guests as they come in. We sit there and hold, you know, minor conversation while they're working their way down the line. It's pretty cool.
One thing consumers love is control. They love options and control. This is a really great way to be able to tell them a little bit more here, a little less here, right, and at the same time not get your hands dirty. Is that right?
That's it. You build it, we cook it.
And that's how it goes, simple as that. Well, obviously with a name like Uncle Maddio's, this has to be a family joint. We're talking about a family-friendly environment. Is that the goal here?
Yes, it is.
Share with me some of the age groups that you're able to accommodate, and what are your hours?
Well, we're open every day, Sunday through Thursday, from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. On Fridays and Saturdays, we're open from 11 to 10 p.m. Age groups from toddlers to senior citizens. I mean, tonight's Wednesday. We have our Kids Eat Free every Wednesday with an adult purchase from 4 to 9. And we're actually doing a back-to-school promo tonight where we're giving away a back-to-school kit with every kids meal.
We're talking some great salads up there as well. Share with me what's the most popular.
I would definitely say the most popular has to be our Greek salad. That comes with the mixed greens, banana peppers, diced tomatoes, black olives, feta cheese, onions, and then an incredible Greek dressing.
A lot of us folks like our own sandwich, toasted sandwiches. Is that made with the same quality and care, basically? And does a person have control over those a little bit as well, or are they signature toasted?
The signature sandwiches are signature toasted sandwiches. We're actually going to be introducing some new things here in the next couple of weeks. One of our foldwiches, which are kind of along the lines of sandwiches, but with our spin on it.
We're talking about traditional pizza making philosophy meets a modern grill. This is really pizza for the next generation. How has the public greeted you guys? Are they pretty open to it?
Oh yeah, the public around here is great. Our reviews on social media are pretty good as well. I'm happy with them. Of course, we could always do better, but so
That's the
far so
point.
good.
That is the whole point. We're basically letting the word out there across Denver. And viewers, take a look at the screen one last time. That is Uncle Maddio's Pizza Joint, brand new here for 2015. You can actually order online right there. Go to the website, click about, and take a look there. We're talking about a place you can bring the family in, complete pizzas, salads, toasted signature sandwiches, and grab you a beer while you're at it. This is a great place to be. This is Gary Atencia with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.